Hi, welcome to Concierge Counseling. I'm Dr. Grayson. Today, I'd like to talk to you about your feelings. That's right, your emotions. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why you feel the way you feel? Well, maybe you don't like yourself. Well, today, let's talk about that. Self-esteem and or self-worth is very, very, very important. It leads to people thinking poorly about themselves, always having a negative mood, always being grumpy, or being very irritable. It can also lead to you having a negative outlook on life. And instead of saying, hey, today's a beautiful day outside, saying things like, oh, it's too hot outside, or it's cold outside, or the sun's not out, oh, it's gonna be horrible. It can also lead you to say things like, oh, it's raining again. Instead of saying, oh, it's really nice. Look, it's raining, which means I don't have to water my grass today. Or, oh, it's raining, which means we'll have green grass through the summer, through the winter, through the spring, through whatever season it is. So taking the time to look at the positive and or silver lining in things can help you to lead a happier, healthier life. Studies have been done that show being more positive can lead to a longer life and a happier life. Today I'd like to talk about how you talk to yourself and self-esteem and self-worth and how these things affect you. I have, as always, put together some wonderful worksheets for you to help you on your journey of how you talk to yourself. Now, question. What do you say when you make a mistake? Or if you get something wrong? Do you say something like, oh, I'm so stupid? Or, I can't believe I got that wrong. Maybe you say something like, I never do anything right. Well, these are all examples of distorted thinking, and they're all wrong. If you never did anything right, then you wouldn't be where you are right now, because you woke up this morning, you clicked into this app, you clicked on this video, and that absolutely positively is a positive. So if you like, you can share some of the negative comments that you say about yourself, but I'm also going to challenge you to change that negative comment and say something positive about yourself. So below, if you'd like to share a negative comment that you say about yourself, please also share a way that you can turn around and say something positive. With saying something negative, it's best to turn around to something positive. So say, for instance, you made a mistake, right? You accidentally threw away something that you did not mean to throw away. Well, you can always go back and get it if you just did it. And if you didn't just do it, you can always go check and see if you could go get it back. And if it's something you created, you can try and recreate it again. Or you can give yourself a reminder and say, next time, I'll do something differently. This is how we remain positive even when the situation does not go the way we wanted. Now, to practice saying things positively to ourselves, we say things like, I am someone who. And this leads me to our worksheet. Our first worksheet very clearly says, I am someone who. And then it gives you prompts. You can say, I am someone who feels, well, I'm someone who feels happy a lot of the time, but not always. Sometimes I feel sad and other emotions, but it's okay to acknowledge when you feel happy instead of saying that you're always sad or that you're mostly sad or that you're only experiencing and sharing your negative emotions. Acknowledge what does make you happy or make you ecstatic. For example, one thing that makes me very, very, very excited is butterflies. I don't know what it is about those creepy little creatures. They are gorgeous and they are absolutely positively beautiful. The metamorphosis and change they go through excites me every time I think about it. But if they come close to you, they're creepy little crawlers, especially if they land on you. But I absolutely positively love butterflies. Now, my office in the city has bushes outside of my windows that promote butterflies to come and visit. And every time I see one outside, I get excited and I go, ooh, a butterfly. And outside my house, I also have flowers planted that promote butterflies coming around my house. So find something small that makes you happy and enjoy it every time that you see, hear, or smell it. Moving on, the I Am Someone Who Worksheet allows you to have 10 separate prompts to fill in. If you find that you can't find 10 positive things about yourself, then I want to challenge you to work hard to continue to find 10 positive things about yourself to fill in. One of the things that I do with my patients is positive affirmations. When we were in the office last year and previous years, at the end of every session, my patients would get an affirmation so they could remember to do their daily practice of affirmations. I am also placing a worksheet of affirmations that you can finish filling in, with the last box being a blank affirmation that you can fill in completely on your own, that you can then cut out and place in a jar so that you can use this jar to pull daily affirmations for yourself. You can put them back in, or you can just complete the worksheet and use it to look at on a daily basis by placing it on your refrigerator. The choice is 100% up to you how you would like to do your daily practice. But these are just affirmations to get you started. Try writing your own affirmations. Do you have a favorite affirmation that you'd like to share with me? Put it in the comments below, and I might add it to the affirmations that I use with my patients. I always love to hear a good affirmation, and I always need an extra affirmation to add to my affirmation bank because my patients love new affirmations to get from me in their practice. Now, the last affirmation worksheet is going to also help you with your self-esteem. That one's going to be a surprise. So you're going to have to go to the website and find what the third affirmation worksheet is that I have placed on the website for you. Now, it is always fun to work on self-esteem and on affirmations. I will post a separate video of me working on the self-esteem and affirmation worksheets for you so that you can see that it's not as hard as you might think working on affirmations and getting them started and doing them. It is super simple and super easy and a great idea to get started today. So I want to encourage you to get started feeling better, being happier, and talking about the many wonderful, positive attributes that you have and reminding yourself of them so that you can feel better on a daily basis. As always, thank you so very much for joining in. I'd appreciate it if you take the time to subscribe and possibly click the alerts button, I think it is, because I will be coming out with more videos for you to help you in your therapeutic journey. If you do not have a therapist and you're looking for a therapist, feel free to search for one in your area to help you with your process. This is going to be a good thing for you if you find that videos, self-help books are not enough for your daily practice. Sometimes we all need a little extra help. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. You can also find me on other social media platforms. I place short videos on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. You can find me on those at Concierge Counseling as well. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you find these worksheets to be helpful. Have a wonderful day, and please, please, please enjoy your therapeutic journey. Goodbye.